So seeing the Minecraft movie has become like the event of the century right now. Although it seems to be, it's not really because of the movie itself, but more just because people go there to have a good time, I guess, or at least that's how they would put it. So it kind of started with this. There's this huge trend of people when there's the line of like with the chicken jockey line, if you know what I'm talking about, when Jack Black says that, and like other memes of the trailer are said. It's mainly that one, but when meme lines from the trailers are said, people go crazy at the theater. And by that I mean they like throw their popcorn, they yell, they set off fireworks, they bring live chickens, and some perform. It's become like an amazing thing to see, and just cause like an overall disturbance. I guess is how you put it. So I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I did always plan to, but the thing is, the theater. First of all, there's no theater in the state anymore, and the closest theater it's packed pretty much every Friday or weekend, or which is when the main times I would probably go if I were to see it. So I don't know. I can't say whether or not the movie's good enough to warrant such a reaction. But I will say, a movie that looks to be pretty bad could inspire such passion in people. No, I guess it's not the first time like a bad movie's gotten a crazy reaction in a theater with people, so I guess I'm not surprised. But anyway, some theaters have taken this. I guess apparently some theaters have taken it a bridge too far. I guess you could say, because according to NBC News, a theater in New Jersey announced last Saturday that all minors who see the movie must have a parent or adult with them after an incident took place the day before where a group of unsupervised boys, quote, engaged in completely unacceptable behavior, including vandalism. Well, first off, Saturday was like the day after the movie opened, so that's just sad in and of itself that it only took that long for people to get to vandalizing stuff. And then, yeah, vandalism. I mean, how in the hell did it escalate to that level? What exactly happened that counts as vandalism? I don't know. It's crazy. But also, in addition, according to NBC News, a theater in the UK posted a warning that moviegoers will be kicked out without a refund if they disturb the screening, which I guess is probably a given, but they pointed it out and said that they were also apparently going to create some special, and this is what they call them, chicken jockey 4DX screenings for those who can't help themselves but yell during the screening. So first of all, I feel kind of bad for the movie theater that they've been driven to this level that so many people are doing it. They have to start providing stuff for people to do because they just realize they can't stop it. But also at the same time, it's kind of a good metaphor for the human race in general. Where I mean, instead of learning how to do things the right way, like sitting down and watching a movie quietly, you just have to adapt to. We just have to adapt to our laziness, to our refusal to behave normally. Although I do see the people responding, getting angry, that kind of thing, and they're saying, like, oh, it's we just went to the movie for that reason. Now we can't do it. Well, yeah, because you're not supposed to go to a movie for that reason at all. I mean, you can't just watch it from home or stream it or wait for it to come out so you can watch it from home. You have to go to the movie and act like that. And I want to clarify also, I think it's pretty funny when people do that kind of stuff. Whenever I've seen it on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I mean, I always think it's funny when I see people acting like that. But at the same time, let's be fair here. When people say, okay, that is against the rules, when people say to stop, they're not being jerks and the man or whatever. You should just stop and do what they say if you want to see the movie. I don't know. I mean, I think it's funny, but I think the thing that kind of annoys me is when people act like they're entitled to go see the movie and act like that, and then if you try to stop them, then you're the jerk or you're the bad guy. Well, no, because you're still breaking the rules, and you're going knowing that's breaking the rules, unless you've never been to a theater before. So, unless you want to start, I mean, if you want to see the movie, you got to act the way they tell you to act, and that's kind of the end of the conversation. But whatever. It does just make me wonder more than anything. The biggest takeaway is what that vandalism was again. But I guess again, people are lighting off fireworks and stuff in theaters, which again is nuts, but still kind of funny. So I don't know. I guess I kind of have to wonder what that's about. But anyway, I mean, you've seen plenty of posts about it, I'm sure, if you've been on the internet at all. And there are theaters warning against, attendees making a scene over the chicken jockey. I just didn't know how until I saw these articles about how big the craze had gotten. Another article that was kind of funny about it was the director responded, and he said something like he almost offended the people doing it, saying something like, "Oh, a little thrown popcorn on the floor isn't the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal." Well, first of all, I mean, it's not a little. When you see the photos of like the aftermath, people throwing their popcorn, you can't step anywhere without having to step on popcorn. It's gotten to that point. And also, yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not that big of a deal for people watching the movie. It's a big deal to people cleaning up the theaters. Do you really want to make the minimum wage theater workers go through that? I don't know. It was a bit of a screwed up response from a guy who's supposed to be like an authority figure here against all this craziness, basically encouraging it, giving the green light. But again, he directed the Minecraft movie, so his taste in much probably isn't all that great. But anyway, I will say I hope they have this mess figured out by, I don't know, the release of the Minecraft movie 2. But that is if theaters are still standing by then, because again, seeing what's happening, that's not a good.